Hello, namaste. How are you all? I am fine. Hope the same from your side. See, our world is so vast and so complicated. Many times we feel we are lost. Many times it happens. For example, even if you go in the dense forest, you might be lost. Or even if you go to a crowded place, many times you feel lost from your own people. Now, how to overcome this? Or actually, whether we are lost, let us look at that. Let me share a story with you. There was a traveler who had to pass through a forest. The forest was very thick forest. And you are knowing, he had to go to another town, but he had to pass through that forest. While on his journey, he lost his way in the jungle or in the forest. He navigated in all the directions but found himself in no better position. In other words, it was not easy for him to find out because forest everywhere, whichever direction let him go, there was forest. Each time he thought he was getting somewhere, he found himself deeper in the forest. Confused and confounded, he went through a series of emotions. He was very scared. He was feeling crying like. Then he prayed. He cried. He cursed and rested. Another few hours passed and shadows became long. When the shadows become long, you are knowing, the sun was beginning to hide behind the trees, means it was becoming dark. The lost traveler got scared and worried, thinking about spending the night in the forest. He was thirsty and tired. He was hungry. In the hope of finding his way, he continued to range the forest without success. His anxiety was getting worse just when he thought he would never get out. He thought, what will happen if I don't find a way at all? No food here, no water, nothing. How I can survive? Then suddenly, he saw a man sitting under the tree. His joy knew no bounds. He was very, very happy. His anxiety turned into excitement. He ran to the man. He asked, oh my God, you are God. God has sent you. I was lost. I thought I would never be able to come out from this dense forest. But now I am lucky enough because I have found you. Otherwise I was scared. Who knows, any wild animal may come and eat me. You are my savior, he tells. You have saved me. You don't know what it means to me to see you here. Tears of relief streamed down his cheeks. Now, what was the condition of the other man? His condition was also the same. He too was lost in the forest. He too was happy when he saw this. Now, why this man become little bit strong when he found another? Because both had some courage. They are having someone with him. That is why he said that he never felt lost anymore. So They both laughed out. Tears welled up again to release the pent up emotions and anxiety. Oddly enough, you are knowing, both were feeling better, and the lost traveler, he felt he met someone else to save him. Even the other traveler, he too himself was lost, but he too felt happy when he saw this man. Even this world, my dear friends, this is a lost world. The funny thing is, when two people are lost, they feel it less. When a group is lost, it does not consider itself misplaced at all, because you are having so many people around you. There is a sense of consolation, a feeling that you are not alone. Such a feeling does not help you in finding your path. It does not assist you in any way, but you feel comforted. You feel comforted, but whether the other man was knowing the path, no. Though he was not knowing the path, you felt better because you thought that somebody is with you. After all, there must be a reason why others are doing what they are. They must have it figured out. They must have thought of it. Thoughts like these offer us a false sense of security. This security is false sense of security. The truth is, they are as lost as you. In fact, you were not lost earlier. You were trying to find a way. You knew where you wanted to go, but now you are really lost. If you ask me why, because with all the lost people around you, you have accepted this to be the norm. You feel this is the normal. This happened with them. This happened with that person. So it is normal, you feel. This is how faiths are built and passed on. From one generation to other. From one person to the other. Almost like a torch. The person forwarding the light to you never saw the finishing line. He simply gave you the torch and you are going ahead. You too are not knowing where is the finishing line. He passed it on as you were within his sight. The only difference between passing on a belief system versus a torch is that a relay race does have a finishing line. You are knowing this. Now, what to do to break these rules? What if you did not pass on the torch, or even better? What if you did not take the torch but ran towards the finish line yourself on your own, based on your own conviction? You can never lose your way if you are finding your own way. So, my dear friends, many times we feel that he is there, my friend is there with me, another my colleague is with me, so I am feeling somewhat courageous. Actually, it is not the courage. He too is as lost as you are, and you are surrounded by the people who are lost. Instead of that, even if we move on alone, we will be able to reach the line. This we should remember, that it is not anything special to be one among the lost people. No, you should be the person with the torch who is knowing the end line. So, if we do like that, we will be successful in life. Otherwise, we will be one among the many, searching, moving on without knowing the end line. Have a nice day.